I walked angrily into the funeral hall. I gently tapped the woman in the front row on the shoulder. When she turned around, I raised my hand and slapped her. This sudden action left everyone stunned. The deceased husband rushed forward, instinctively pulling his wife's best friend into his arms. Only then did he realize his mistake, and all of this was witnessed by my mother-in-law, who was standing by. I then scattered a handful of photos on the floor, all showing intimate pictures of the man and his wife's best friend. The relatives at the funeral were furious at the sight and immediately began to beat the scoundrel. Watching them receive their just punishment, I turned and left in style. My name is Dongju. I was born with the ability to see the spirits of the deceased. The commotion at the funeral today was for a wronged soul. She had long discovered her husband's affair with her best friend. While bedridden with illness, she had witnessed their betrayal firsthand. Heartbroken and full of rage, she died in resentment. That's when she came to me for help. After listening to her story, I watched her transparent figure slowly disappear into the light. I remember when I first started working at the funeral home, I didn't know I had this spiritual ability. When my fingers accidentally touched a deceased body, a blinding light suddenly enveloped the entire morgue. The boy, who had already been lifeless, sat up straight. I was so scared I ran away immediately. Whether at home or at school, I could always hear the boy's voice. With no way out, I turned to the priest for help. The priest advised me to return to the funeral home, as I might find the solution there, but I refused to go back no matter what. Just as I stepped out of the church, I fell to the ground. Sitting in a wheelchair, I told the priest that ever since meeting that boy, bad luck had been following me. The priest said that only by returning to where it all began could I find the answers. Reluctantly, I returned to the funeral home. The next day, after fulfilling an elderly woman's final wish, the wind chime on the beam moved by itself. The number on the sign changed from 21 to 20. I suddenly realized that perhaps fulfilling the wishes of 20 deceased people would allow me to return to normal life.